Hello, this is Dr. Huizenga. Continuing on my series, Your Spouse is Not Your Enemy, 10 Keys to Feeling Safe in Your Marriage. And remember, this is both for the pursuing spouse, the spouse who wants more, and the spouse who tends to back away. And for the distancing spouse, today we're going to look at key number 6. And the key is that your distance or your pulling away may mean for you protection. Let's take a look at this. The intent of your pulling away or distancing is not malicious or evil. Your tendency to back away is merely a way for you to cope with a situation that has you confused, hurt, puzzled, fearful, or a combination of other feelings that now grip you tightly. We all have patterns we employ to cope with different situations. Your spouse has his or her pattern. Most likely his or her pattern complements your pattern. Your way of coping is to back away. She or he may cope by becoming aggressive. Neither is wrong, neither is correct. Ways of coping just are. See, a long time ago, you learned to manage your hurt and your fears by adopting a particular pattern. You felt hurt, afraid, and alone, or a variety of other human feelings we all feel growing up, and discovered that a predictable way of coping seemed to fit you best. Perhaps your preferred coping strategy was to withdraw, to go to your room or your treehouse or backyard, someplace that offered solace and distance from the hurtful situation. Now think of others in your world and how they cope. Can you think of someone who copes by being submissive, by accommodating others, sometimes even by relishing the victim role? Can you think of someone who waltzes through life being seductive or charming as a way to get what she or he wants? Or someone who copes with the inner anxiety and fears by controlling his or her world and others? Or can you think of the typical type A personality who aggressively runs over others, getting in the first punch, so to speak? Or someone who becomes a bristling porcupine using criticism, sarcasm, and bouts of explosive anger to protect and defend? Or perhaps someone who is always calm, cool, and collected, and exudes confidence, although seldom has the capacity to be empathetic or enter another's internal world? Or someone who is in his or her own world and others seldom have an idea of the nature of that world? These are major coping patterns common to the human condition, and you automatically and unconsciously call upon your coping pattern when life gets emotionally rough. That's where you go. That's what you do. And a long, long time ago, it worked. Your pattern seemed, back then, the best way for you to cope, considering a number of factors about you, your family, and your world. Your coping pattern is your default coping mode. You use it time and time again. Unless you become aware of it and a part of you decides you want to try something different. To learn more about Your Spouse is Not Your Enemy, enter your email address below and you will receive a free copy of my entire ebook, Your Spouse is Not Your Enemy, 10 Keys to Feeling Safe in Your Marriage. So please join with me, enter your email address below, click the link, and you will receive my free copy. This is Dr. Huizenga.